Hello there, zombies lovers and enthusiasts. We are back in Rocket Rabbit's third Zombies playthrough. This is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare 2016, and probably what was one of the biggest turns in Zombies franchise history. We are stepping back from the worlds of ghouls and goblins and all kinds of scary, ooky things, and we are going to a much more lighthearted and tongue-in-cheek take in probably what is, in my opinion, the best zombies map ever made by Call of Duty. I am talking, of course, about Zombies in Spaceland.
There are hexic codes in the background.
And now, because I have my brother Michael rejoining us for this, we're going to be starting a local party so that he and I can split screen. When you split screen in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, you don't get to use... we're going to go over the Fate and Fortune card system in a second. You don't get to use the Fortune cards, which are your more powerful specials, but you do get to use all of the Fate cards, and depending on the updatedness, the recency of your updates, these are the Fate cards that you get to use. When you get zombie kills, it fills up your Fate and Fortune meter. When your Fate and Fortune meter is full, you get to play from your hand, quote-unquote, one of 5 cards that you get to enter the game with. And these are their abilities.
So I'm already seeing some that are just total garbage, like Best for Last and Eagle-Eyed.
Yeah, some of them are pretty garbage. Eagle-Eyed is good for early game. This is our very first session, so I was still under the impression that Eagle-Eye was okay. And in addition to your Fate and Fortune cards, you also get to add optics and attachments to all of your weapons. Because we're playing on local play, all of the attachments are already unlocked, ready to use. You're mostly going to be concentrating on the power-ups that give both your ballistic and your energy weapons increase headshot damage, increase penetration. If you're using energy weapons, you're probably using reflect, so that bullets that do not hit zombies will reflect off of walls until they do hit zombies. As well as reflex sight on all your weapons.
Hold it. Your Axion energy rifle can actually equip a Faraday slug.
Yes, that's right. That is increased headshot lethality.
But that's terrible because the Faraday slug is supposed to be additional filing or heavier ammo. Why would that affect your energy weapon?
I am Willard Wyler, master of the macabre.
Well, because light has mass.
Sure, light has mass, but light isn't actually a factor for an energy weapon.
I mean, energy is light. Lights, camera, action.
How did I make it all look so real? If you really want to know how the sausage is made in a Willard Wyler picture, the recipe is simple. First, you add actors. Then, you start grinding.
Hello?
Start grinding?
Hey! Anybody here?
This is the place, right? I feel like we're being set up for some punk.
What a star-studded cast. But unfortunately, because I was being ignorant and didn't look up the cast list, I only know of 2 of the actors whom we have been introduced to so far. Poindexter, wearing the glasses there, is played by Seth Green. Willard Wyler, our eponymous director of the movie Zombies in Spaceland, this gentleman right here, is played by Paul Rubens, better known as Pee Wee Herman.
Unique role in my return to the big screen. My killer comeback. But I'll warn you now, my methods tend to be a little extreme.
Is he kidding?
No, he is not.
I expect my actors to give it their all. Their blood, their bodies, everything to the performance. Thus, it is imperative we set the mood to ensure each of you fully commits to your...
So those of us who are joining us from Black Ops would notice that they likely had got the whole movie motif for this iteration of Zombies for the entirety of Infinite Warfare from an early trope where not only is the Pack-a-Punch machine inside a projector room, but the lore, and I say lore with a question mark because I'm not too clear on what the lore is exactly, Also goes over films, memories, childhood memories, and probably some psychotic murder and mayhem. Willard Wyler is performing a satanic ritual in order to pull all 4 of these unsuspecting actors into the film itself.
Say this is all for effect?
Forget what I said!
I say, get me the hell out of here!
And so our audience has been whooshed into Spaceland.
And the
Whoosh.
boom! It appears our wardrobes reflect the parts we're auditioning for. And clearly, I'm the nerd.
Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
So she
That's
went
not
through
all.
a race change, didn't she?
The zombies!
He shoots. He scores.
Yeah, gag me.
What do you think of this animated intro so far, Mr. Gerda?
It reminds me a lot of High School DxD. Sorry, no, not
What?
DxD, High School of the Dead.
Drop the mic. Yay!
High School of the Dead. Alright, everybody, grab your guns and grab 3 players. This is Zombies in Spaceland.
Dum, dum.
Fuck yeah. Sometime in the 1980s. Spaceland theme card. 12:30 a.m.
All right, so we got Jock and Nerd. Okay.
Jock and Nerd, alright. Alright, you beer guzzling jocks and football fans, let's kick some ass. In each of the areas of the Spaceland theme park, from Spawn, the Kepler system, Polar Peak, and Journey into Space, you have to turn on the power via each of the respective power switches.
Oh, wonderful! Your makeup and clothing look perfect. Let's see if your acting is any good.
So you're on top screen, right?
Yes, I'm on top and my brother Mike is on the bottom.
All right.
Instead of waves in previous games, in Infinite Warfare you are playing in scenes, and each scene of the movie will increase the zombies' health, and it will make them go faster as the scenes advance.
Okay. So it's still waves, effectively.
They're still basically waves. Please note also that the nerd's melee attack is a slap. So yes, I will give this game credit that this is the first zombies game I've played where you can actually slap zombies to death.
Okay. Although honestly, I personally don't like slapping zombies because that brings back memories of GoldenEye, and GoldenEye slaps were like fucking pitiful.
Robot. Anyone seen the rest of it?
Only that silly little robot alone. He's not part of the official press list.
Let's see what kind
There's
of game
more
we
to
got.
Spaceland than meets the eye.
So what does the
Go,
portal do in
Neil,
the center
go.
of the ring?
Oh, what's that?
What does the portal do in the center of the ring?
That is the Pack-a-Punch room. The Pack-a-Punch / projector room. The portal is now shut because in order to open the portal, you have to access each of the 3 portals that are located in each of the 4 portals that are accessed in each of the respective areas: Kepler system, Polar Peak, Journey into Space, and the Astrocade.
So why are you guys still doing melee kills on zombies when your current challenge is specifically for range kills?
Feeling like I've done this.
Well, you don't have to do Neil's challenges. As a matter of fact, you're probably better off just ignoring Neil entirely if you're going for the Easter egg. Me and Michael are not going for the Easter egg right now because at this point, in the recording narrative, I am just slowly remembering how to get the Easter egg started in the first place. The reason why you want to do Neil's challenges is after you complete them all, you unlock David Hasselhoff as a partner who can help you out for about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Go, Hasselhoff, go.
Infinite grenades. So I noticed that the Jock's grenades actually have a charging mechanic, and if you charge them up full, you get multiple explosions. Is that actually effective?
Yes. As far as the efficacy of grenades go, and historically my dislike for grenades, yeah, cluster grenades are alright. Hence they only give me 2 of them instead of the 4 frag grenades that you start off with. There are more grenade varieties than just that. There are biospikes and there are plasma grenades. And you have to, and the zombies that are wearing backpacks will occasionally drop an alternative grenade to what you already have equipped.
Do not go into last stand for a minute and a
Zombies.
half. Well, this early on, that should be easy. Although you're out of ammo.
You say that. All you have to do is just not die on wave 4. And yes, we have died on wave 4. See, what were we just talking about? This game also introduces donation doors.
Alright, so this is one of the big issues that I've always had with zombies specifically. How do you restore ammo?
This looks important.
Well, when you're out of basic pistol ammo now, you gotta get a wall-by weapon. And we will eventually get a wall-by weapon. They are around here somewhere. Just gotta, excuse me, pardon me. There's an E-Rad on the wall. Alright, Michael's got the E-Rad. This is an energy weapon. Because we're in Spaceland. In Spaceland, you can shoot lasers and shit. Alright, infinite ammo, X-Bow torch, go.
I like this weapon quite a bit.
Alright. When you get Irish, that was a result of me using the Irish luck. When you use Irish luck, not only does it check your fate cards to see if you want to use a random fate card, it will also check your fortune cards. And this is a fortune card one. It's using the F-Spar for 30 seconds with infinite ammo.
Okay. But then you switched away from it. Why did you do this?
Well, it's because the timer ran out.
Oh.
Alright, we're not clowning around here.
Exploding clown zombies.
Clown zombies. I love the clowns. They really bring you into Spaceland, knowing that they are undead, and they do explode, and they run really fast, but they also make really silly honking noises in the distance, wondering, where is that honking coming from?
Max ammo drop. Yay!
Yep, and that's the spiritual successor to the dog round in previous games. When you finish killing all the dogs in the dog round, they drop a max ammo.
Ah.
You can also pause Neil in case you are on a challenge that is not conducive to your current objective.
Okay, so if you pick up the nuke while you're airborne, does that count for Neil's challenge?
Oh, say it one more time.
If you pick up a nuke while you're airborne, does that count for Neil's challenge?
No, it does not count for Neil's challenge.
Oh.
The thing with the new power up is that it does not. That's not you killing the zombies. That's the power up killing the zombies.
But you still had to collect it.
Yeah. But I don't have a nuclear device tucked away in my pants.
At the moment.
I don't fart uranium.
Alright, so what's the deal with souvenir coins?
Souvenir coins can be added to the various souvenir machines you may find around the map. They are essential to the main Easter egg because in order to complete the Easter egg, you have to have a wonder weapon. There are a total of 4 wonder weapons in Spaceland: the Shredder, the Head Cutter, the Discord, and of course the Face Melter. If you build at least one of these, the very last step of the Easter egg bosses, you have to destroy the alien UFO that is actually crash landed in Polar Peak Mountain. If maybe my camera will conveniently just spot it in the distance.
Alright then. And are shades an important part of the Easter egg?
The shades?
Yes.
Sorry, I misinterpreted what you meant by shades. Yes. Well, yeah, yes and no. The shades help you build the Discord because located in hidden areas throughout the map, there are 13 red targets. There are 13 locations where a red target could appear. You can only see the red target if you're wearing glasses. However, if you're wearing the glasses and a zombie hits you, the glasses get knocked off of your head and you have to pick it up again.
Oh.
Every time you start the game will select among the 13 possible locations, only 5 locations where a target will be visible. You have to hit all 5 of these targets in order to get a piece of the Discord Wonder Weapon.
So you're spending your points in order to knock down this wall? Yep. Okay.
And we have to go here first because this is where Juggernog is. It's wave 7. Neither of us have Juggernog. This does not bode well for our heroes.
So what does Juggernog do?
It gives you more health.
Ah, okay. Another generator activated.
Okay, we turn on the power and journey into space. So now, that portal over there, if you hit the switch and give it a second, that will teleport you back to spawn. And you have to do that 3 more times in order to unlock the projector/back punch machine.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we are being reckless because we're trying to get lots of melee kills. See, that was me being reckless. Help me, I've fallen and I can't get up.
I do like the charm that we're seeing so far.
Oh yeah, dude. That's what makes Spaceland awesome, is like, this is not, I mean, it's still a challenging zombies game. You get 3 hit points at the start. If you get hit 3 times, you go down. If you're playing solo, that means it's game over. But the charm is what, the charm/polish of this game is what makes Zombies in Spaceland very special. I mean, again, we're slapping zombies. We're listening to time accurate 80s tracks playing from our DJ, who is also played by David Hasselhoff. You can play arcade. We haven't even gotten to the arcade games yet. Like, there is stuff, they really went over the top just on this one map. And honestly, even though there are like 4 other maps that you can get thanks to the download packs, this is probably the best map of them all.
Alright, so we have successfully completed all of Neil's challenges. So when are you going to spawn the Hoth?
I'm trying to remember if we do spawn the Hoth. I'm pretty sure we do spawn the Hoth at some point. Just not right now. How many minutes are left? Okay, so we got another 13 minutes left in Spaceland. So now when you go up to Neil, instead of having the option to pause his timer, it wants you to activate the Night Industry Series 2 protocol. Excuse me. And that will allow you to summon Knight Rider as your partner, who is played by David Hasselhoff. Put your money in the donation door, Michael. Come on, I already put my donation in, you cheap bastard. Let's go to Kepler system.
This looks like a pretty nice checkpoint to attempt to use.
Alright.
Alright, now the
power up
generator
here.
activated.
Looks like the power's still working.
Alright, now, in order to get the second, so each of the Wonder Weapons are composed of 3 parts. There's a toy that you have to get in each of the 4 respective areas of the map. You have to put in the respective color souvenir tokens. Kepler is red, Polar is green, Journey is blue, Astrocade is 1 of each. You have to get a battery in each of the 4 locations. The batteries also have their own respective nuanced challenges and such, and they are required for each of the respective Wonder Weapons. The third component is a crystal that you have to get inside of this alligator teeth trap right here.
So How do you activate the trap to kill zombies, or does it not actually activate for zombies?
So simply by walking on the alligator's tongue, it starts a ticking clock that tells you when the teeth are about to drop.
Alright, so that's a green souvenir token.
Okay, so that's good for either for both Polar Peak and the Astrocade souvenir machine. So the wonder weapons that I typically make, I usually work on both the Discord and the Shredder. They are in my opinion, they are the easiest of the four. The Shredder being the easiest of them all because you don't have to do the stupid, what do you call it? You don't have to do the target minigame in order to find the battery for the Discord. The Kepler system battery actually is pretty goddamn simple. There's a boat that is sailing around in a circular route. You have to shoot the battery on the back of the boat. It falls off of the boat. It goes into a fountain area. Then you go to the fountain. You pick up the battery as it spews from one of the fountains. And boom, you got a piece of the wonder weapon. Simple. Instead of what the Discord makes you do, which you have to open up a significant portion of the map in order to find the target locations. You have to have glasses so that you can hit the targets in the first place.
Alright, you both have green souvenir tokens now.
All right, well, come on, let's go cash in our tokens, buddy. Oh, we're like in an arcade. These guys, they just want our redemption. They just want our tickets for the redemption counter. No, you can't have my tickets. Don't worry. You can spend your tickets at the redemption counter at the Astrocade to get all kinds of cool stuff like ammo refill, cryo grenades, the forge freeze. This weird wacky golden teeth that doesn't appear to have any function whatsoever except it's fucking plot important. And you can also spend your tickets at one of these smaller vendor stalls that are also located throughout the map. And you have to hit one of these stalls at some point in order to attach a component to your weapon called an arcane core. And the arcane core also is essential for getting the wonder weapons. In order to get the crystal from the alligator's mouth, and the crystal is the third and final component for each of the wonder weapons, you have to unleash the aliens from the projector room. Are you following along, everybody? So you gotta get the aliens out of the projector room. You gotta go to each of the traps that you could pay to activate in each of the areas. Feed enough zombie souls to the aliens that are floating around the trap. That's the second step. The third step is once the alien is unleashed, you have to follow the alien as it patrols the map and feed even more zombie souls to the alien with your arcane core equipped weapon. Once it does that, the alien will drop a piece of energy that you attach to said arcane core equipped weapon. You take that arcane core equipped weapon back to the alligator's teeth, shoot the panel in it. That is after the gold teeth. Remember, the gold teeth is very important because you put that after you break the teeth with the brute that I haven't even mentioned yet because brute's coming next round. And then it opens up a mysterious panel on the back. Shoot the panel with the respective element, and that will give you the crystal. There, I just explained how to get all the wonder weapons.
Unfortunately, Cloud, I missed the majority of that whilst I'm wondering why you haven't actually opened up the area that you could spend 1,500 open right now.
Okay, so... It's okay. I never said that this video was going to be a guide to doing any of the Easter egg or the wonder weapons or any of the other hidden shit in this game, because there is more, as is mentioned many times, there's more to Spaceland than meets the eye. I have no fucking clue how anybody is supposed to figure this shit out. Kind of like how our actors are in a movie for a script that they did not read, for parts that they did not choose for themselves in order to conduct a narrative that was invented for them by the director and is hidden from them entirely.
Well, they
will
knew
feel
what parts
like
they were
an
going to be played because our female lead noticed that they were drawn into, well, rather, our nerd lead just noticed that they had been drawn into the movie as the parts that they were going to audition for.
Right, and I've done an audition myself. You know what an audition consists of is you read the line. You're wearing your clothes like you just got coffee from Starbucks. You read the line, you understand the character, and then you do the best you can. You have no context situation whatsoever. Kind of. Welcome, David Hasselhoff. The Hoff has been deployed.
And so he just
He is a terrible
going to roam around the park with an assault rifle now.
Well, roam around the park / following us, yes. So he's going to help us kill zombies with his really horrible shooting. And if we do fall down, that's okay. The Hoff can pick you up. The Hoff is very good at reviving you. However, if you're in co-op and both players go down, then the game's over.
Okay.
If you're in solo mode and the Hoff is still in play, that means that you have a chance to bleed out first before the game ends. And if the Hoff reaches you before you bleed out, then the game gets to continue.
Okay.
And it's also playing the theme from Knight Rider. Hooray!
So you guys are sitting on quite a large amount of cash at the moment. What's the next major thing that you guys want to unlock?
Well, by now, we should have unlocked all 4 of the areas. You can unlock all 4 areas of the map as early as, like, Wave 7, Wave 6. Depending on the perks that you got, I'm getting the alien toy. Alright, so see, an important thing came up. That means it's important or something. But to answer your question, we're saving to pack-a-punch our weapons.
Alright.
Because Pack-a-Punch still costs 5,000 points. Dollars, sorry. They're called dollars in this game.
So are you going to pack-a-punch your Volk first, or are you going to pack-a-punch something else?
Probably going to Pack-a-Punch the Volt. Oh my science.
Max
Teeth.
ammo.
You gotta call teeth. Because if you don't call teeth, your buddy might not know that the teeth are about to drop. Scene 12, action! In this rather critical scene of the movie, our heroes encounter a most brutal threat.
Fire sale. Now that makes it so that all of the wall-mounted weapons are cheaper for the next 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, for 30 seconds, all of the Wonder Wheel, the mystery box is replaced by the Wonder Wheel in this game. All of the Wonder Wheels on the map are active at once. If you pay each of these wheels $10, you can get a randomly selected weapon.
Okay.
The problem with the Wonder Wheel system is you normally cannot buy ammo for the weapon you get out of the wheel unless you happen to fucking get a wall-buy weapon. Let's go on the roller coaster. Yay! Roller coaster.
So shouldn't you guys equip your shades in order to do this segment?
No, there are no targets on the roller coaster. If there were targets on the roller coaster, I would hate the Discord. Shoot the aliens. Whoa, boo, yeah. What, clowns? Oh, there's nothing funny about what's happening here.
Okay, so the fact that they actually throw zombies at you whilst you're on the roller coaster, that is kind of BS.
Well, it's So the roller coaster gives you a break from the zombies. If you have a train of zombies following you and it's like scene 20, yeah, you should totally go on the roller coaster to get some breathing room, because this is like a whole minute to 90 seconds of just being on the coaster, but they're not going to let you off that easy. You have to get rid of both the clown zombies and the laser traps that they're going to throw at us in a second in order to survive. You can get knocked down and you can get a game over on the roller coaster. Okay, now shoot the targets. Shoot the targets. Clouds. Lasers.
Thankfully, you don't need to get both targets. Looks like you only need to get one of the two.
I could play these games all day. That was fun. Alright, the Brute just respawned. Wait, I don't even think we got a good look at the Brute yet. It's alright. The play session's about to end, as you can see. Neither of us have Juggernog right now. We go down in 3 hits, and there's a fucking Brute chasing us. This is not good. And we got separated. Alright. Ballista. Boom. And fire.
So that's a blue
Fire.
souvenir token on Michael's screen,
Fire.
right?
Fire. Yes, that's a blue souvenir token. Alright, come on, Brute. Where are you? Big Brute. That is Brute. Hello there, Brute. You are big and funny.
Cluster grenade?
I'm a firing my laser! Hold on there, Mike. I'm trying to pick you up. Stand still.
And you didn't do it.
Alright. And we're dead. And that was the end of what is a very typical run of Zombies in Spaceland. Running around having absolutely no idea what the fuck to do while trying to fend off zombies for as long as possible. And in the parts to follow, we are going to go over the main Easter egg by going part by part in what was our most successful playthrough of all of the numerous playthroughs we made of Zombies in Spaceland.
Be safe, everybody.